Welcome to Module 4.2, Project Review and Reporting. This project, Community-Led Designs for Specialized Housing in the North, received funding from the Housing Supply Challenge Getting Started Round. However, the views expressed are the personal views of the author, and CMHC accepts no responsibility for them. This course is being offered in partnership with the Faculty of Community Services at Toronto Metropolitan University, as well as Wausau Distance Education Centre. By the end of Module 4.2, you will be able to answer the following questions. How do you review and institutionalize project successes? How can you apply project learnings to long-term improvement? What should be included in a final project report? How and where should the final report be shared? Reviewing project success typically includes measuring whether the project achieved the deliverable on time, to a good quality, and on budget. There are often external or uncontrollable factors that impact project success. A review might include project benefits, any outstanding issues, the efficiency of the project, any lessons learned, and future plans. A key reason to review a project is so that it can be referenced to improve future projects. These can include improvements based on factors like personal skills and knowledge around construction, building relationships between contractors or other stakeholders, and understanding the specifics of a site or type of project. Taking a long-term view of this allows for growth and learning to be turned into a process that can be passed along to future projects and turned into better systems overall. This could be through conversations, documentation, or more formalized things like learning logs, mentorship programs, or changing internal systems. A final project report should include important project dates and key events, including accidents, milestones, or setbacks, the objectives of the project and whether they were achieved, storage location of project documents, names and descriptions of everyone involved in the project for future reference, summary of lessons learned or tips for future projects, and official sign-off. Different projects or different funder requirements means that every project report will look different. The following additional features might need to be included depending on requirements: how the project relates back to high-level strategic plans, and financial records for the project. It's important to consider what will happen with the final report and how it will be used or saved in the future. This is an important time to revisit your engagement plan. How can the finished project be shared with those who helped to shape it, both to celebrate its completion and learn lessons for next time? Here's one example of how to share project updates, project completion, or lessons learned with your community, the general public, or community leadership. It might be important to think about evaluation beyond immediate occupancy. Many lessons about a housing project may only be visible 1, 3, or 5 years later. Here are some ways to think about ongoing evaluation. Post-occupancy evaluations ask the building users for their perspective on the home using questions that could help shape future design or material questions. For example, what do you think of what was built? Do you like how it looks? How it feels? Is there anything you really like, dislike, or would change? Ongoing technical evaluations may focus on things like operation cost, measuring occupants' heating or power consumption, or maintenance needs as a way of evaluating design, materials, and construction. Either of these can be done through an inspection checklist or other standard tool. Here's one example of an evaluation checklist from the United States Department of Housing and Urban Development. Many checklists similar to this can be found online or within the resource section at the end of this module. Here is a second evaluation checklist example. This one comes from the Government of Scotland. And lastly, here's an example of a residential satisfaction survey. This example goes over how the homeowner feels about their home.